This is Rusty. Welcome back to some more Prison Architect. So I have added some more RAM and I hope that the prison runs a little bit more smoothly. It's quite a big prison now, even though there's nobody in it. So I have set up the PC already, protective custody. I should say that after talking about the PC itself, the laptop. And I think we are ready to start bringing people in. So what we need to do is go to intake and say death row is open. Got to be a little bit careful not to bring in anyone but death row. You see, there's nobody available anyway, so having it open isn't a problem. That's not going to change anything, is it? Filter 109. 0 prisoners arriving at 8 a.m. Let's switch it off again. It didn't change anything, so I'm going to leave it checked. That should make the game replace like with like, in theory. So if I have a death row person processed in one way or another, I get another one automatically. So, right, while we're waiting for that to happen, we were setting up our blocks over here for our prisoners to arrive in, and we had, have I set the deployments up? Yes, I have. Maximum security, that, what's all this over here? I've done a custom, have I? I didn't know I'd done that. So we don't have medium yet. And what I'm thinking of doing is building some dormitories. There's a reason why I'd like to do that, and that's because I want to show you how, basically, to get a dormitory that works. And by that works, I mean that doesn't have a massive privacy need. I think that would be very useful to a lot of players. Because the main problem with dormitories that you might find is that the privacy need is really hard to control. You might not know why. So if I do a few, we'll have a look at dormitories. First of all, we'll have a look at what it takes to make a dormitory functional, the minimum sizing, and then the most efficient sizing, so that you don't have a privacy need always giving you problems. Oh, hello. There's a reason why you have privacy. Oh, the trees fell over again. Look. And of course, we'll do the same for minimum, except there'll be nicer quality. Are my staff coping up here? I'm pretty sure I did a lot of work on getting them to work efficiently and having enough cooks and everything. We could actually, if we get to the point where we get somebody down to minimum, build a shop over here. Because we've got 2 perimeter walls, we could let minimum walk over there and work in the shop. It's probably too far. Probably too far for them to do it. Because as long as these prisoners have money, they can go and buy things in the shop. So let's just go down in speed for a second. There's one. $343. So they have money. You have $142. What about you? 148. So we can build them a shop. It's just getting somebody over here to work in it. Because these prisoners obviously can't do labour. They can't work in their own shop. And even if they could, they can't be customers of their own shop if they're working it at the time. But we can build them a shop that's run by another security sector, if we want to. It's just because I've built it the way I've built it, we have to get somebody over here to actually work in it. That's the problem. Maybe that's a job for another prison. Are we ready yet? No, I don't think we're anywhere near ready yet. Let's fast forward. So while we're waiting, the thing you need to know about dormitories is that the minimum size requirement is 4 squares per prisoner. So if you want 2, you'd need 8 squares. So that's squares that are free of walls and doors. You can put objects on that, but you can't have walls on that. So if you like doing little dividers between prisoners within dormitories, you have to deduct the number of tiles that the walls occupy. So the internal space should be 4 squares per prisoner, not counting any walls that you use inside. However, if you do the minimum size, you will find that your prisoners might have a privacy need. Not all of them have it, but you'll find that a lot of them do. And you'll struggle to run an efficient prison if you don't do something about that. So one way is to obviously build cells, and you can have your prisoners transferred to a cell if they have a privacy need. So you go through your dormitory, find which prisoners have a privacy need, and then transfer them into a cell. The other way is to build a larger dormitory in the first place, but how much larger does it need to be? And the answer is more than 12 squares per prisoner. So it's 3 times more than the minimum, plus 1. The plus 1's important. It's not 12 squares per prisoner, it's more than 12 squares per prisoner. So if you've got a dormitory for 2, you could have 25 squares, because 24 would be 12 squares per prisoner. 1 more than that is 25. If you wanted a dormitory for 3, well, the nearest to 3 is 36, and you want more than 36. So what number would you use that is more than 36? So a 4 by 10 would be 40. What else have we got? 5 by 7 would be 35. That wouldn't work. 5 by 8 would. So that'd be 40 again, just a different way. So 40 looks like the number you're going to be aiming for there. For 4 prisoners, that's going to be 48, so you want more than 48. 49 works because you'll have a 7 by 7. Internal spacing we're talking about here, not external, not counting the walls. So the internal floor area, 7 by 7, would work for 4 prisoners. 5 prisoners, that's 5 times 12 is 60, but you want more than 60, so 61. 63 is a multi. I can never multiply or multiplier or whichever product. Let's use product. 63 is, let me use my fingers. I still do it the old school way. 7 times 9. So a 9 by 7 would fit that, and so on. So we have a building. Now let's take down that wall. Anybody come in yet? No. So if we know that it's 12 squares per prisoner plus 1, that's a 3 by 4 internal floor space. So you can tessellate 3 by 4 blocks and then put 1 extra. There we go. Let's add in a utility cable. And I'll just do that one for now because I have no idea where it's going to go from there until we get to the actual rooms in place. But let's reset a lot of the deployment. Not too bad. We've still got our main access corridor here, so that's fine, which is shared. And the reason I've done this is because when the gangs leave, they need to be able to move around, gang members. So if you don't allow a corridor for them to have access to move around, they're going to get stuck. Where did I even build the tattoo removal room? Yeah, there it is. I have some lights that are stuck in the wall here that seem to be causing problems. Let's get rid of those. Is this the one that's controlling the tattoo room in the first place? It could be. Oh, somebody's died. What's happened? An orderly's died. Did I put first aid in here? Yeah, I did. Is nobody going to treat them? These can be resuscitated sometimes. Nope, they're not going to get resuscitated. And are you just going to sit there now? Well, they feel safe. Extremely volatile. They still have a psychiatrist. Yeah, there they are in the kitchen. Right, so the guards come to move you. They've got $200. I went ahead and added lots of stuff into these cells to try and mitigate this a little bit. And we spread out bird cages here and there and bookshelves. I don't think we can actually... Let's have a look at the prisoner needs. What is it? I think I did this a lot last time. I just don't want to get under control, do they? Hydration? That shouldn't be a need. Safety? I don't know why safety would be a need. We've got lots of orderlies, lots of guards. Let's get back on with what we're doing. Yep. Right, select cable is still going in. What's that? Oh, mysterious crates. Might have to refresh the game if we can't get these sorted. These icons. Take the mods off. Play vanilla. Any others? I don't see any others. There's one. Hide in that. Remote door. There's one. Workshop press. Well, we could actually use those later. Have I built a staff room recently? Right, so on to dormitories. Let's get some walls in place and we can start planning them. So we looked at 7, didn't we? We were saying the units of 7 seemed like a good idea. So how big is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What, one too many? It's there. That's internal 7. I know it said 8, but it's internal 7. 7 by 30. That sounds like something we could split in two, doesn't it? So that is 13, and that is 16. Let's move it over one. That is 15, and that is 15. That's better. Right, doors. We'll have... They're quite large, so we'll put large doors on. So that we don't quite bottleneck as much. Now we've just got to do some maths, haven't we? 7 by 13 is... Let's do 7 tens, it's 70, and 3 sevens is 21. So that's 91, I think. What's the closest number when multiplied by 12? That'll get us closest to 91. Well, there's 96, which is 8 times 12, I think. So this should be capacity for 7. But let's do 7 12s. What, 5 12s is easier. That's 60. Plus 12 is 72. Plus 12 is 84. So I think I'm right there. We've got capacity for 7 in each of these. So these are medium. Let's not go overboard with the quality. We could use bunk beds just to give them more space for objects. 2, 4, 6, and then an ordinary one. 7. Do the same over here. Oh, I didn't need to turn that one around. Still nobody turning up. Let's bring our utility cable over. Now we know where the first dormitories are. Make sure they actually get into the back there. Then we need... Well, if we've got 7, how many toilets and showers are a good idea? Let's assume that we want 5 toilets and 3 of those have showers over them. I think that would be okay for a population of 7. Go to rooms and we'll actually set these up as dormitories. Deployment, medium. Oh, the door's not on yet. We can do that when the doors go on. At the moment, it's doing the entire block. We don't want that. What's going on over there? Is that the overdose symbol? Let's have a look at their prisoner log and see if it was. Attack staff. They're 50% befriending chance. Oh, that's dogs outside. As much as I like using roll call, the amount of anger it generates is way out of proportion to what it should be. Yes, it will make prisoners a bit angry, but it's completely off scale because roll call is a way of preventing tunnelling, and yes, they're a little bit irritated by it, but the anger lasts for 2 days sometimes, maybe 3, before the temperature starts coming down again. It's completely disproportionate to the tool. It makes me a little bit frustrated that there's no mod to bring that under control. Oh, somebody's lost control there. They got woke up and it's Stoneman again. Alright, so let's have a look at Stoneman if I can get off the bird cage. Oh, why did you do that? Well, we know you've got all of these. Just volatile, woke up annoyed at something. Don't know what. Behavioural therapy failed. We've still got a 19% chance of... Tell you what, Stoneman is being quite a nuisance to us. So, let's go and see. I don't know if we can do this while they're in handcuffs. Apparently we can't get rid of these. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Have we not finished this cable yet? There's actually a piece missing. I don't know how that happened. Let's get that put back in. Get the large pipe down here. Like so, just there, look. Bring it down a little bit then. That's going to be somewhere about there. I'm going to do it that way, just for sake of realism. If we go to logistics, we can look at room quality and it'll tell us how to get the quality of the dormitory up. But before we do that, we need to know what quality these are all up here. So the cells are 1. So as long as this is more than 1, it's a transfer. So what can we do to bring the quality up? Well, there's quite a lot of things we can do. Hover over it. The shower heads themselves will count. I've put 3 in. There's only 7 people in here. We can put a window on. The windows are quite expensive. Like that. Just to get rid of the negative point for not having any windows. And both dormitories are functional now, at least. Not supposed to do that. Okay, so we'll have to put a corridor on here to stop it doing that. Which we were going to need to do anyway. So let's do it now, just so we can get the deployment right. And then doors, large orange jail door, that one. When that's in, this will count as its own block. I'm going to think about what 2 here, like it. And we just have 1 more piece to put in. While we're working here, let's do this. 1 death row, finally. Somebody's actually turning up. Right, so this is all ready. Let's go back to logistics. Room quality. So it's a 1. That's the same as maximum security, so that's not good enough yet. We've got 1 point for showerhead per 4 prisoners, as we expected. What else can we give them? Well, let's work down the list of what's least expensive. I think... you notice how it says per 4 prisoners for quite a few of them, so we'd need 2 of them. Ignore the beds, obviously we've already put them in. The chairs are quite cheap. Put 2 chairs in would be one way. Per dormitory. Just put them at the end of the bed like that. Oh, that's 4. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. 2 per prisoner. two chairs per 4 prisoners, it said. And there's 7 prisoners, so that's right. Yeah, that's right. 17, 16, 14, 13. They're here. Let's go and have a look. Have you taken us to the block already? Am I too slow? I don't think so. I don't think they have. Where's the prisoner bus? Haven't taken to the wrong reception, have you? No. I don't see them. It's now 9 o'clock, so we should have had them. Go to our prisoner list. No, they're all criminally insane. There aren't nobody else. Jet deployment hasn't got broken at some point. No, it's fine. Everything's showing up as death row like it should. I'm sure that it said there was a prisoner due. Well, I guess not. This server is connected, isn't it? I don't see a server on that one. Did I forget to do it? Oh, there they are. You just had a bad luck of vehicles because I forgot servo. So where's my door control system? I think I've forgotten that one as well. Make sure. Right. Right, not you. You've got 9. Did I just connect you to you? That one. That's connected. Now the one that is the wrong colour is the one that's not connected, so let's have another look. Maybe not. Let's just take this top door off then. And put that on a different one. That's 8. Now that's 8. Don't know where you're going. Is that server in yet? No. It's showing it's 16, so it should be here. Alright, there's the servo gone in. Did it go thump when it connected? What are you doing over there? Can we get my death row prisoner into death row, please? Alright, let's take them to the infirmary and see if we can get them put in the right place. In the wrong cell, not even in the right cell block. Right. There you are. Missed. Typical. Anyone else missing? You've got one, you've got one, you've got one. I don't think there's anyone else missing. Oh, yes, there is. I must be about 8 by now. 7, one more. That's 8. There's still some more to do. That's fine. Have you taken my death row prisoner to death row yet? No, they're just wandering around the corridor. Oh my word. Shall we make it, maybe they got stuck by the deployment settings. So, well, it is set to death row. I don't really want to make... Let's do that and see if they'll come over now. Nah, it's not what I want to do, is it? Are you going to take them to the right cell block now? No, we walked past them. Right, so logistics, cell status. Can't move you because you're not in a cell. We can't transfer them. They shouldn't have come over here. They should have gone over there. So now I'm kind of stuck. Alright, let's change deployment and see if we can get them over there. Alright, to do that I'm going to have to... Well, I've already done this bit. Why can't I get out here though? Because I've locked you in like that. I don't see a choice. In order to get them to death row, I think I've got to do that. No, they seem to be moving now. Oh my word. They took themselves to the right holding cell. We've got cells here. Have I not zoned them as cells or something? They might not be cells. Ah. I never set them up as cells. Fancy that. Right, well that was entertaining. It turned out I just had forgotten to put them as cells at some point. And you can go back to being that. I don't really want prisoners walking around out there on their own, do we? So when the dorms came in, it's gone back to 0 now. They should be fine because they can't get out past reception. Right, so what we were doing before that happened was checking our room quality. So now this is a 2, which is better than a 1. Oh, fantastic. So, go to our clone soul. And we've already got the outside wall, but we haven't got the back wall. It's actually the wrong colour, so I have to build it again anyway. And we want those doors, don't we? So let's do that, and then press F to flip it. Boop. Ah. It's flipping it the wrong way. Is that the way we want? Yep, that's the way we want. And then we can go to walls and floors and doors and put in that wall. So we've got 2 dormitories that are quality 2. And I'm going to put an extra object in here, or 2, as probably, to make this a 3. And then minimum security will have all the highest dormitories when we get there. One death row arriving. Right, let's go over to the death row, slow the clock down and see how they're doing. Well, they were in this cell. What have you gone? No, hang on a second. They were in this cell. They're still suppressed. They're like family. Did I set a visitation up here to see if they could use it? The canteen here. Let me just check the food distribution because they're supposed to be being fed here. So they should be catering to all of these cells from here so that the guards take the meals. That's what's supposed to happen. We've got all of them? I think so. They've all gone solid, haven't they? And then this one is going to get stuck in the holding cell. It's a different kitchen. No, it's a canteen. It's a canteen. That's right. So this holding cell goes here. This kitchen supplies both this canteen and this canteen. That's right. Not all the cells refer. Meals required 1. Meals ready none. Meals being cooked 2. So they are preparing food. Go to our kitchen. Is our cook in here? Oh, hang on. Is it that one? Yeah, that's that one. Assign cooks. Have I done that? No. What I wanted to do was assign cooks. It is what I said on here. That's it. Make sure we've got 2 in there. Let's see if that copes. Alright, what are we doing over here with our dormitories? So you're making progress? Kind of. So, objects. Bookshelves cost 30. And catered to literature, so that's quite useful. These cost 200 each, so they're a bit expensive. TV is 200 as well. Where's the radio? We've got a freeze. Never find the radio in the list. There it is. 250 for the water cooler. 100 for the radio. This is why I went for the chairs first. The windows, how much did the windows cost? 200. But they got rid of that negative point. We'd have had to get something else. Soft pillows isn't appearing in the list at the top unless you type it in. Like that. 15. And hang on a second, was it even on the list for dormitories? I don't see it. It is for cells. I don't think it is for dormitories, funnily enough. You can use them in dormitories. And if you've got bunk beds, you do the first pillow, let them install it, and then do the second, and it'll put both on. So you can have 2 pillows per bunk bed. You just have to do them one at a time. Right, so we've got a bit of freezing happening. Pipe insulation. Was pretty much up to date before this though, so it's a matter of going over what's just been added. I'm going to zoom out and make sure nothing else is frozen anywhere. Don't see anything. Everything looks like it's running, apart from what we've just done. And even that looks like it's running. The game looks like it's behaving itself with the extra RAM, that's good. Because it was the freezing conditions particularly that really made it struggle. It looks like it's struggling a little bit. But it is playing, so that's one thing. I've got farming and I've got solar and I've got several blocks. I've got a lot going on. It's not a big prison by any means, but it's quite spread out. As in population isn't big. Ah, yes, there. The block's frozen now. That was been done. The bit that was frozen has been looked after. Death row inmate status 34. I'm in no rush to press the button on them. I'd rather have them reform and come into this. There we are, this is the next one. 42%. Leah, have you gone to the right block? Have you got off the bus? They must have done. I didn't see them get off. There's the uniform. There they are going through now. There you are. Nice cellmate for you. Well, neighbour. You're writing home, they're very nice. A few people have just noticed that animation because they're giving it a last hurrah before we get more news on Prison Architect 2, which is anticipated by all of us still, but we haven't had anything official. So I don't know if it'll run on mine. I might actually have to get the PC fixed. She needs a new PSU and my eyes are not good enough to do it myself. With the small headers, a bit too small for me now. But replacing it is dearer than just putting some extra RAM in this. That's why I went for that option. I don't know that if Prison Architect 2 drops, I'll be actually able to run it on this. I don't suppose the specs have changed then. I could actually look at the specs as they were last year. At least these two, neither of them are gangs. That's good. So they'll go straight into maximum security if they pass parole. And we can start working on them to get them down the security grades, which is what our aim is. Oh, they're starting to need luxuries and family. But they can't leave the cell, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, I can give them a pet bird, can't I? Let's do that. Because that'll cater to both. You two can have a pet bird. And just in case anyone else turns up, well, I'm not lucky, I'll do them in all the other cells too. And you might need a prayer mat and a bookcase. I'll do it this way around because I don't want to put a prayer mat in front of the toilet. That's insulting, I'm sure. And a bookcase. So I could perhaps have made the cells bigger so we don't have them flipping out while they're in these cells waiting to know what's happening to them. But I didn't. I made them this size because, like a lot of people, I decided, well, it's what they deserve, isn't it? But the compassionate side of me says, listen, Rusty, they're in death row. They're waiting to see whether or not they're coming out again. Maybe we should make it a little bit more comfortable while they're waiting to find out what's going to happen. Oh, so you're sitting on the bed and getting a bit more comfortable. And now recreation's in need. What I can do is remove these doors actually, because they're not working like I thought they would. I'm gonna make the whole thing one cell. That should be okay now. Go on, give me the green light. Yeah, just give me the green light. That one's ready. Some of these are actually ready, so I'm going to have to go with that again. Yeah, fine. Right, let's dismantle the rest of them. That went under the door, so that's there, fine. Right, how are you doing? Hygiene and hydration are a need, but you should be able to take out of hygiene now. So, hydration. We can't leave the cell, so what we could do is add in a drink fountain in the cell. Here. That should be on the water pipe where it is, because the shower's on one side and the toilet's on the other, so that should be alright. Recreation, so we can put a radio in. It's a shower radio by the looks of it. Yeah, it's a shower radio. And that leaves us with, do we put phones in there? I mean, we could do. They can phone home, can't they? So the other thing we could do, if it was bigger and it's so small, is a computer desk. And I think an office desk works as well. We'd have to check the stats on it. There it is. Doesn't say. But the computer desk does. I think it deals with literature. Computer station. Yeah, caters to the literature and comfort needs, but not to family. Okay. Well, that ended quickly. And you were unhappy about... We'll never know. You've gone to the shower, you found it. Let's work in them. Well, that escalated very quickly. Are we going to take them out from underneath the metal detector and put them back in the cell? Oh no, they're going to go back themselves. I don't think I gave them any solitary, so that's what these can be, can't they? They were supposed to be the cage, but because they don't have yard time, they don't get used like that. Oh, there's no water. I wonder why not. Did I pipe them from different directions? Yep. Missed. There you go. Okay, so you're taking care of your needs now. And you should be... there you go, next need, spirituality. Well, the short of is freedom. They've just come out of solitary, so I can't do much about freedom for you. Because I can't control the regime. Right, you've got your phones. So, yep, there you go. All the needs are coped with now. Apart from they need new uniforms. Did I give them their own laundry, I wonder? I can't remember. Have I got a master laundry? Over here. Is that dealing with the whole prison? Might be. Laundries are pretty finicky. How many janitors have we got to do the laundry? 70. And they're still not making it over here. Well, we've got the money. Let's make it 140. Let's double the number. See if we can get some laundry over here, please. We'll put it here. What have we got arriving? No prisoners arriving. Oh, I've already missed it. I don't know. So one of them is death row, and the other must be criminally insane. A process of elimination, obviously. They ate them without being anywhere near them. They're all the way over here. Snatched out of the guard's hands. Right, that's as much as I can do for them. Right, where were we? Right, we need to get some more water. And we need to give an item to bring the grade up by 1. So, did it say 2 radios per 4 prisoners? Yep. Oh, what's the fan cost? I don't remember seeing the fan. Because we've got weather on, but we haven't got temperatures on. But the doors can still jam. 30. They're cheap, aren't they? Let's put them near the doors. We'll put the other one over here because it's got chairs on that side. There we go. 2 fans per 4 prisoners. Did it say per 4 for that one? Yep. So if we had 8 in there, we get better value, but I'd have had to make the one wider or longer, whichever. I don't think any of these have been for parole yet. Have I started the program? That's a good question. I might have started it. Nope, there we go. So there's 3 in queue. It's not going to hurt to start that for all 3 of them. I'll let them out the cells for a bit as well. Did I put... Yeah, there's a parole in here. I did remember that. Oh, they're getting upset about something. Freedom again. And am I having second thoughts about them going over to maximum security? Consent. It's just that one prisoner. Maybe we should do the research. Know which research I mean, I'm sure. The research. When death row are refusing to calm down. And then we don't want them to be a problem for much longer. Without taking any liability for it. I don't see where they went. Where'd they come? There's one, there's the other. Oh, there she's back. I didn't see them go to parole. And the percentage hasn't changed. And they're making a run for it again. I'm going to need some more staff in here. I forgot it's set up as. One there. Where's the patrols? Get past that. And that's not a challenge. I don't actually have... Oh, hang on. Are they assigned to night time? Oh, I see. I'm going to put an extra one in there because we're having a lot of issues. We have one at night as well, please. I just put one guard on here at night. That's this should show too. Okay. That's right, I did 2 long patrols and 3 short ones, didn't I? Where's she gone now? I'm going to have to look into the freedom need. Is it because the cells are too small? Can I make the cell bigger? I mean, I have made it bigger. I made it 2 by... well, 2 by 6. That's smaller. This wall's here. It's 2 by 6 minus 1. There she comes. You're in the wrong cell. Yeah, just... Oh, I see what you're doing. Well, she's certainly causing a ruckus. Is your freedom need going down? No! But you're outside. Oh, I've done the research. Okay. Well, we'll see how you're doing your parole. Oh, speaking of parole, how many guards have I got in there? On parole time? And the answer is, I haven't signed anybody in there on parole time. We're going to need 3. We're going to need 3 in there on parole. Hearings. At least nobody's legendary yet. I've got the deployment right here. They can get there. Yep, they can get there. Hopefully we'll have a parole session tomorrow. We've got armed guards this side. Taser guards this side. And she is not phased. There's a hole there. Let's fill that hole in. Here we go again. And we will get a dog handler. To dash out after her. Someone's had a parole. She's just halved. All the way there. She's constantly just trying to make a break for it. Just wants to be outside. There's nothing I can do about it. And then she's off again. Oh no. I think she actually got hurt that time. I'm going to check my laundry distributions working because I'm not seeing any uniforms coming over here. Well, hang on a second. Have I got the same problem I had with food that I need to do all the cells one by one? No. Let's do that for a second, just so we can get some uniforms over there. Hold shift and do the other blocks. So, reception, block, 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 and dorm. They're all in, yeah. Have I missed anyone out? That one. Ah, yes, I have. I've missed out this block over here. Did I build them a reception? I don't think I did. That's it. Well, they're getting the uniforms. Look, you can see them. That might be the problem, actually. Ah, there's some been delivered. Look, there's one there. That might be an old one, though, from ages ago. So, I might just have to use my uniform stack remover. Or we could just buy some. Right, they can put them in the showers. There, have a stack of uniforms for yourselves. They're allowed to roam all the way through here. Ah, hang on a second. I had this on a timer, didn't I? What did I connect timer? Where did I put the timer? In the security room. Is it this one? Closed at sleep time. Yes, it's this one. When else was it closed? I'll lock up. Don't run off with them, they haven't got any here. I might have to build a dedicated laundry here. I'll build it here. That'd be the yard. It's not being used. Move that there in the corner. And then we'll just build a small laundry here. Foundations rustic, get the right one. Tiled wall. Staff door. Let them go there. The server is showing. It's because it's a cell. It's not occupied. There we go. No, I don't want it to be a yard. Let's change that. There we are. And we want objects. Washing machine. Leave it there, eh? We'll have two of them. We'll have one and one spare. 2 ironing boards should be enough. Can we do it that way around? We'll find out. And 4 baskets. No, you are just here and here. And go back to the other one and cancel it. I'm doing everything but death row. Let's see where our utilities run. Not so far away, good. We'll go that way. And power. Just the other side of the wall. They're not showing an error, so they should be okay. Right, now they seem to be working. Although we haven't got any water or power to the machines yet. Zoe is on 17% as well, so they've had a parole session. That machine's loaded, it's just got no cable in it yet. Come on, where's my cable? There we are. Let's get washing now. I can't do anything about your freedom. I don't know of. I'll have a look on the wiki and make sure it's right. Right, so the death row is causing a little bit of consternation, but at least everything's running. All we've managed to do, other than that, and babysit that, is set up these 4 dormitories. So we have 1 at 2 and 1 at 3. Well, a pair at 2 and a pair at 3, actually, haven't we? That's what we've done. So we can do a 4 and a 5, and that'll be medium security, I think. And then we'll do minimums from 6 upwards. So we've got plenty of opportunities for them to move up to 6. Nobody's on the cameras. Right, so that has been entertaining. There's been quite a lot of action there in this one block here for that prisoner desperate for freedom, and I don't know how to solve it. So I'm going to look up and see if there's anything I can do. Maybe I do need to make the cells bigger. Maybe they are too small. But I've just made it twice the size it was by removing the separate shower room. There she is. It's been tased again. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.